What are you most looking forward to in this production of Cinderella?
Oh, the happy ending. I'm a sucker for a happy ending. It gets me every time. The girl gets the prince. I live vicariously through Cinderella. Who doesn't?
Right? We have a fabulous time. It's really fun to do it. It's a funny show, and this particular slant on it, I think, brings a lot of joy. It's lighthearted.
And if anything, I think also like with this particular production, it kind of emphasizes the importance and the necessity of kindness and compassion, and especially in the world today as it is. So it's not only like a wonderful time and a romantic time to see these people fall in love, but also like to learn a couple of things about how to be a good person in this world.
Do you have a song that you're most looking forward to, or that is your favorite? Or even if you don't perform, even if it's not something you perform?
I have always liked Do I Love You Because You're Beautiful, or Are You Beautiful Because I Love You? I've always been a sort of a sucker for that. I have Stuart Damon, I'm not that old, but I remember it.
I really enjoy watching 10 Minutes Ago. That's kind of, that's the classic
Same
one that's
kind of thing.
Exactly. In my mind, it's nice to get to, see them do it.
I'm gonna have a bias. I'm gonna say the Stepsisters Lament. Just the song, but it's not.
I love that one.
Well, it's not only because it's the song that I get to do, but it's also just a fun song to sort of like expel the tolls and like the virtues of like the girl who doesn't get picked in the end. And so it's just a lot of fun to do and sing. And
Awesome. What are you most looking forward to with this production of Cinderella?
I love the music. I love Rodgers and Hammerstein music, so I'm just looking forward to getting a chance to hear the music every night.
How does it feel to be able to play Cinderella and bring such a different take on the character?
Well, I feel like I can relate to her. I'm sure we all can relate to her. But in my personal life, I feel like there's been a lot of like learning about self-love and personal growth. And so I'm finding that it's turning into something kind of method where every time I get to put on a ball gown, I'm starting to cry myself. So it's been very therapeutic for me.
That's amazing. And do you have a favorite song or scene from this production that you enjoy?
You know what's so funny is every time I do a number, I'm like, oh, and then I get to do Impossible, and then I get to do, you know what I mean? But I really enjoy the ball. I have such a great time there, and Billy's such a great scene partner, and we get to waltz to Rodgers and Hammerstein music, so what's better?
So what are you most looking forward to in this production of Cinderella at Paper Mill Playhouse?
I'm most excited for everybody to see a show that just fulfills kind of the holiday spirit. I mean, it's a show that's ultimately about dreams and magic and about fulfilling those dreams and about changing for the better. And there's nothing more that's sort of renewing and refreshing than that during the holiday season. Going into a time where magic feels possible and starting off a new year feeling like a new version of yourself.
That's really special. What is your favorite song or scene in this show?
I really like to watch Princesses Giving a Ball. I think it's full of so much energy and so much life. And if you watch every single ensemble member's faces, there's a story going on. And that's really a tribute to Joanne Hunter's choreography. I mean, she's such a magnificent storyteller. And it's one of those big, beautiful Broadway production numbers that progresses the story forward while also dazzling you with costumes and dancing and tricks and all these sort of things.
Her choreography is just absolutely incredible in what she touches. How is this as an actor? How has this been challenging but exciting for you? What have you learned from yourself as an actor playing Topher?
I think what's been really great about Topher is that he's not the traditional stoic, sort of rigid cardboard prince that you might see with Cinderella. In this version of Cinderella, he's searching, and he's really looking for something more for his life, and he's lived this sheltered and sort of hidden a life away from everyone, and he meets this girl who really challenges him to be himself. And I think that's what we're all looking for in life, is to find someone who really inspires you to be a better version of yourself. So I think for me, it's an opportunity to sort of play a prince and to do everything that comes with that, but also get to explore how I can become a better person through that as well.
What are you most looking forward to in this new production of Cinderella?
Oh man, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's love, it's funny, it's all the things, it's exciting. And this ensemble, to me, is like working their tails off with these ball gowns. It's gorgeous. It's everything you want to see if you're going to go see Cinderella.
Totally. What is your favorite song in the show to perform?
I get to sing this great number called Now Is the Time, where I'm this like kind of young revolutionary. It's like all very Les Mis by way of Rodgers and Hammerstein, which is exciting. I get to stand on a box and preach to a crowd. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
That's absolutely incredible. What have you learned about yourself as an actor in playing this role?
I don't, as a character actor, I don't often get to do a love story, and I have a love story with Broadway's Rose Hemingway, which is, I thought that was her walking by, which is a treat. I'm usually in charge of the jokes and the laughs, and to also get to play some kind of tender, nice, sweet love scenes is really a testament to the breadth of what is contained in this show. There's so much in it.
So wonderful. Well, I was looking forward to in this exciting new production.
Well, I didn't get to see this production on Broadway when they did, I think, 2014. Mark Harhobi, our director, just said, "Hey, what are you doing in the next couple months?" I said, "Nothing." He says, "You want to be in the show?" I said, "Sure, absolutely." I love working at Paper Mill Playhouse, and I love this show. I think the audiences are going to love it too, because Joanne Hunter, our choreographer, has made some amazing waltzes and incredible things. I was just saying, this is our last day here in the studio, so I was saying to other people, because I hadn't seen The Princess Giving a Ball yet, and I finally saw it today because I was always in another room rehearsing, so I finally saw it today for the presentation. It's so fantastic. I can't wait for all the elements to come together. This is going to be some show. It's going to be a show that everybody's going to want to see, especially during the holidays, because it's so light and it's fun and it's funny and it's beautiful and it's the perfect holiday show.
And it's got such a great message as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And Douglas Carter Bean rewrote the book to make it a little more modern and a little more contemporary. So, like the princess, Cinderella doesn't need a prince, but she does fall in love on her own, and so she's woke. She's the woke princess. So it's a different kind of way, and it's wonderful. So
it's a really new production, which should be interesting to see.
Yeah, I mean, there's classic Cinderella stuff always throughout, but then there's some contemporary dialogue to make it accessible to everyone, even more so. So.
You mentioned The Princess Giving a Ball. Is that one of your favorite numbers, or do you have a favorite number in the show?
Well, wait till you see. Well, you probably saw, but 10 minutes ago, the waltzing is so magical. It's so beautiful with the girls in the dresses and the guys in their suits. It's going to be spectacular. I cannot wait to see all the elements come together.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it on the big Paper Mill stage.
It's an odd thing because I usually sing a lot during shows. I sing very little, and it's okay. I'm going to be busy soon, so it's okay.
What have you learned about yourself as an actor in playing this role? How has it kind of, for the better, challenged you, or what's been exciting about this?
You know what? Douglas Carter Bean wrote it so well that it was kind of all laid out for you, so I didn't really have to challenge much of it. I always call, when I'm working on something and trying to make something real and live, and especially in a show like this, it tends to have to be stylized in some certain way because you're kind of over-the-top character. So it was pretty much done for me. So I was just throwing darts, and I call it throwing darts and just seeing what sticks, so that's what we did. It's a very nice part. I like it because I don't do much.
I'm excited to see you back on stage, and everything you do usually is golden. So what are you most looking forward to in this new production of Cinderella?
The magic, the spectacle. It's such a beautiful production, and I'm so excited for all the kids and all the older kids to see this show. It's going to be great.
It really is. Do you have a favorite song or number in this? I know you have a lot in The Princess Giving a Ball, but is there a favorite song of yours?
So, crazy story. The first show I ever did when I was younger was Cinderella, and I played the prince. And 10 minutes ago, and the production that we're doing right now, when you guys see that, you guys hear the song, it's incredible. Yeah, so I think that's my favorite one, 10 minutes ago.
Chris was saying, too, that the way 10 minutes ago is done in here is really going to be something special.
Absolutely. And there's a fresh take to the show as well. So I'm really excited for people to see this version of Cinderella. Yeah.
And what have you learned about yourself as an actor in playing this role?
So I'm working with some incredible actors and some incredible comedic actors. So just being inside the same room with them and learning my comedic timing more and playing off of them has just been insanely incredible. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me, and I look forward to seeing you opening night.
Thank you. I'll see you there.
Care, yeah. As well. What are you most looking forward to in this new production?
I'm most looking forward to, as a performer, just hanging out with this amazing cast. We love each other, and it's a very funny show, and it made me cry today in the middle of it as the fairy godmother with sending Cinderella off. It's a beautiful show, but it's got so much humor. So I feel like it's kind of got something for everyone, like your kind of cranky uncle who you bring with, and it's like Cinderella, but it's like, oh, there's some little fun in there.
And do you have a favorite song or number that you like either to perform or that you like watching?
There's Music in You, which is the song I sing to Cinderella in Act 2, where she's really kind of doubting that she has the ability to go and find her true love. And it's a really motherly song, and I'm a mom, and so it's beautiful music. Rodgers and Hammerstein, you can't beat that. And beautiful lyrics, and Ashley, who plays Cinderella, is so lovely. It's just... I don't get to use my legit soprano too much because I'm comedy woman usually. So I get to be comedy woman as the beggar woman in the first act, and then when I become the fairy godmother, it's really great to get to use all of that.
Super exciting. And lastly, what have you learned about yourself as a performer in playing this role? Has it challenged you at all in any exciting ways, or made you think differently?
That's a good question. Well, yes, it is. The fairy godmother, this is like the first time in a while I think I've played such a kind of a grounded, straight character. But she has a lot of humor to her, and kind of little wit, but a lot of warmth. And I think I'm just kind of bringing all my best mother qualities from my own life into that role, and loving kind of rediscovering my soprano.
Well, that's really exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing it and seeing you.